Welcome, friends, to our Tuesday's practice titled Yoga Moving Forward. So for the month of August, we are exploring Apana energy, that downward energy, that energy of releasing and letting go in order to bring ourselves to a place of peace, stillness, and calm. So today we're going to start together. I have nicknamed this class Deep Down. So let's all join together on the mat in a comfortable seat. Welcome to class. So for some of us, to drop into stillness is not that comfortable. So come to whatever position with your legs that's going to allow you to be, easeful. And let's start in a little bit of movement. So allow your spine to circle around, dip it forward, dip it a little bit back. So let the movement be smooth, slow, and the next time you circle through the center, allow your spine to go tall, relax your shoulders downward, and then turn your attention to your breath. You might notice what's here. And then notice where the surface chattering is. Is the breath short, smooth? Any pain or discomfort in the body? Or maybe the mind is simply chattering. Okay, allow whatever it is to be, and then let's circle around in the opposite direction. Encourage yourself to relax the tension of your head and your neck. Let the body dip towards the earth. So moving in a calm, relaxed way. Okay, now let's return to that tall seat in stillness. So allow your body to rise up. And this time, turn your attention to your navel. See if you can breathe softly to the belly button. And then from the navel. Smoothing the breath out. And then scan for that surface chatter. Your thoughts, your emotions, body sensation. And use your breath to still your mind. And now let's begin having a willowy movement from side to side, where you're going to dip over to your right and side bend. So it's a little soft side bend, and then up and over to the other side. Just allow your breath to regulate itself. Maybe allow the moving to be enjoyable. And the next time you go over to the right-hand side, let your hand ground down and lift the fingertips up on the left just a little bit. Okay, let the shoulder be heavy at the left. Turn the nose down towards the floor and feel that Apana energy, that releasing energy at the neck and at the shoulders. And if that's not the energy you're getting there, simply allow that hand that's dangling to come to the floor. Okay, welcome a soft breath in and out. Okay, notice your body sensation, and then let's begin moving. Side bending from side to side. Allowing yourself to relax. Right? Go at a pace that's comfortable for you. Right? Maybe it's slower. So we like that Apana energy to be in balance. So when it's in balance, it's stable and calm. When it's out of balance, it's heavy, stuck energy, or like that sense of paralysis or procrastination. Okay, let's have that side bend over to the left, ground down the palm, lift up the fingertips on the right, and let the nose drift down towards the earth. Just notice what's here now. Breathe. Stay in that felt sense, the sensation at the shoulder and at the neck. And then offer yourself a little care. Maybe the fingertips drop down. I'm going to drop them down on this side. And just notice how the sensation changes. All right, giving yourself space to change your mind. Okay, nice and easy. Come back up into a tall seat. I'm going to turn myself sideways here. And let your feet come into a bound angle. Hands on the bound angle. And enough room so that you can begin moving your spine. So curl your chin to your chest and round out. So let's call that cat. And then when you're ready, lift your nose, tip your tailbone backward. Let's call that cow. And then move slowly between those two positions. Let your breath guide the movement. And then just notice if there's any distractions here. Okay, and the next time you roll up, let's add a forward bendy here with a little bit of support. So slide your hands behind you, fingertips pressing into the earth to help find a neutral spine or spinal extension. Okay, now from there, walk the fingertips in if you have a little bit more room to do that, and let the tension line from your fingers to your shoulders hold you here in this hip flexion. Right, so that Apana energy actually resides in the pelvis. So you're stretching the kinetic chain to the pelvis. The muscles inside the legs are your adductors. Just notice where the sensation is. Right, maybe you can feel a little bit of sensation at the back of the bowl or the pelvis, the area of the hips. Okay, nice and easy. Lean back, draw your knees together, and then lift your toes up into a modified boat. Just feel your legs, your hip flexors. Take a soft breath here. And then we'll lower our legs down to the earth and then lengthen the legs out. And then once again, let's take the support from behind. So drift the fingertips behind you, anchor them into the earth. Retract your shoulder heads a little bit. Now press the backs of your legs into the earth. So active legs as you're leaning forward. Okay, notice if there's a little more space for you. Maybe you can walk your fingers in just a little bit more. And then actively press that energy down from the backs of the legs, from the backs of the arms. Okay, nice and easy. Breathe. Okay, let's slowly release out of that hip hinge. Let the arms settle down comfortably behind you. Pull your left knee in. And now we're going to use the leg position to gather a little bit of strength. All right, so decide fingertips away or toward the pelvis. Begin pressing through your palms and your feet, and then lift the pelvis up just a little bit. So here's the prep for inclined plank. If you feel the tension go up to your neck, simply put the pelvis down. Right? Maybe you want to explore a little bit by pressing through your feet more firmly and see where it goes. Okay. Take a soft breath in. Lower everything down. Let the knee drop out to the side and hip hinge forward. So you're in a head to knee pose here. Might just notice if the distraction of the body was a little bit uncomfortable. Can you allow yourself to release any tension that's shown up in your head or your neck? And we're going to continue with the long leg grounding into the earth as we lift up the spine, lift up the bent knee, and then take a twist towards that bent knee. Have the sense that you're rising up out of the pelvis. And take a few breaths here. All is well. Okay, once again, release out of the twist. Bottoms of the feet come together in a comfortable position. And then once again, begin flexing your spine and extending your spine. All right, be curious about that downward energy at the pelvis. Creating a little bit of mobility through the spine. And the next time you rise up, once again, lean the hands back. Slide the other leg forward, bend at the other knee. Okay, already tune in. What's the sensation at the shoulders? Press firmly in through your palms, opening through the chest. And then turn your attention to your feet. Begin pressing through the bent knee, pressing through the back of the heel and the long leg, and then begin lifting into your inclined plank. All right, creating a little bit of strength. Soften your breath. Okay, now let's begin letting go. Allow the pelvis to come down. Let the knee drop out to the side. Lean forward, relax your head down. And just notice where you feel the stretch in your body. Right, maybe the body is a little more relaxed towards the earth. Let all the tension go at the back of the neck. Soften your face. Breathe. A brief movement to set up for the twist. Lift the head, lift the knee. And then once you find your twist, encourage yourself to drop into a little bit of stillness, practicing that downward energy. If the mind is busy, use your breath to anchor yourself downward. Breathe to and from your navel. And then when you're ready, let's release out of this twist and make our way to all fours. Turn your toes under, and we're going to do a short stance for downward facing dog. Okay, so if you're taking care of your blood pressure, head can stay lifted. In the short stance, it's easier to keep the head lifted. Okay, so turn the toes under, press the energy down firmly through your palms and through your toes or the balls of your feet. Start to activate through your core and then begin lifting your knees up. Okay, so slow, lift the knees and then shift the weight back towards your heels, even if the weight doesn't go into the heels. And just sense all of this stabilizing energy. So in the short stance, you can feel the legs, the arms, the deep belly muscles, and the back muscles. Okay, nice and easy. Come on down. Give your wrists a little shake. And now you begin pacing yourself. So we're going to lift and lower about a half a dozen times. To thy own self be true. Explore your strength. And when you're ready to begin, begin. Stay as long or as little as you like. Let your slow be content. Stay in the sensation inside the body. What do you feel? Take rest in all fours for a moment. Take a soft breath in, let the head hang down. Notice how the sensation changes. And now let's shift the focus into creating a little bit of flexibility. Step the right leg forward. Shift your weight forward into a lunge. And then let's set the back knee up for success. Lift the back knee up a little bit and shift the weight backward. And as you do that, you'll start to feel the quadriceps stretch out a little bit more on the left. Okay, anything that's going to make your body more comfortable here. All right, maybe you use a block to help lift the floor. Okay, just notice where the chatter is. Pull the back knee forward just a little bit. So you're going to firm up the base. So pull the back knee forward a little bit and then walk your hands up your body. Okay, now begin firming both legs into the earth. And then let's have a twist towards that bent knee. Okay, once you set up what's comfortable for you, notice all the little adjustment that the body makes to keep us upright. See if you can keep the legs active and breathe. Just notice if you're comfortable in the quiet. Right? And it's okay if you're not. Whatever it is already okay. Okay, let's release out of the twist. Come back to those all fours. And in your own way and own pace, let's have that bent knee, downward facing dog, creating a little bit of strength. Breathe and move, maybe 5 more rounds. What do you notice about how you're moving? How you're breathing? Mindful awareness, just pay attention. And then when you've had about 6, step the left leg forward. Let's set the foundation up by lifting up the back knee, sliding it back just a little bit. Okay, now see if you can find your still place here. Breathe. Where's the holding? Just keep calming the breath. Let's set the foundation up. Turn the toe under in the back. Pull the knee forward just a little bit. So lift the knee, pull it forward, place it down, and then begin drawing the spine upright. Okay, pay attention to all the musculature below your belly button. I can feel my legs kind of shaking and moving around a little bit. And now let's find the twist. Firm through your legs. And maybe take about 4 breaths here. And so even in stillness, I can notice all the movement in my legs. So just notice what's here for you now. And then let's release and come up into a standing neutral. Tadasana, excuse me. So let's find a relaxed place here first, where you feel the shoulders relax back and down. You feel the easy lift of the heart. And we're standing on the bones, right? Just allowing the bones to hold the structure. right? It's this place of equanimity. Okay, now let's begin changing the energy into downward energy with that samahistihi. So press through your feet, maybe put a little bend in your knees to press through your feet. Okay, then send the energy downward as you begin lengthening out through your legs. Send your fingertips downward, shoulders go down, chest lifts, and squeeze on all your musculature here. Okay, so this is a dynamic standing. Feel all the energy moving downward, strong, stable. And then we're going to bring this into a chair variation. So begin bending your knees and then pressing your palms backward. Feel the shoulder heads retract and find this airplane chair or this fierce pose. Okay, keep your fingertips active. Shoulder heads moving down. Okay, so feel all of that. And now let's soften it. Soften your arms, reach them forward. When you're ready to inhale, stretch up. And then when you're ready to exhale or ground down, bend in, start to activate your legs, activate your arms, press them behind you and down, and then pause here in this strong chair. Creating foundational strength. Okay, now one more time, inhale, soften and reach up, stretch your body. And then last time, make your way into strength. All right, no hurry, no worry, strong, calm, relaxed movement. And then once again, rise up, inhale. And then return to that dynamic standing, samahistihi, where fingertips are reaching downward, shoulders moving downward, pressing through your feet, squeeze on all your leg muscles. Okay, it's this strong, confident place. Okay, now we're going to combine now. When you're ready, inhale, soften and reach your arms up. And as you begin exhaling, bending both knees, sweeping the arms behind you, step the right leg back into a warrior one leg. Keep the energy moving forward and down. Reach the arms behind you so the arms are very active here. Okay, sense your leg muscles. Right, you might feel a little stretch in the calf with the leg that's behind you. And now we're going to soften this energy from below. So release the tension of your arms and lightly scoop up in front of you. So reach down, and when you're ready to inhale, scoop it up, and then come to a place with your arms that's comfortable for your shoulders. So maybe elbows are slightly bent and arms reaching up. Maybe palms together reaching towards the ceiling. So find something that makes sense in your upper body where you can relax and breathe. Just notice where the chattering is. And when you're ready, Inhale, release your arms, step forward. Exhale, arrive in that dynamic standing. And then let's find the other side. Inhale, bend the knees, reach the arms back. Step the left leg back. Okay, feel that downward energy strongly. What's it feel like to be still in strength? Stay in your body. Soften and reach down. So soften the arms, reach down. Inhale, scoop it up. And let your arms come to a comfortable place where you can relax your shoulders in your Warrior One variation. Breathe. Stay tuned into your breath. On your next soft inhale, release your arms. Step forward, find that active standing. And then step the left leg out to the left. Okay, let's come through a variation of a half sun salutation with our legs slightly wide. Okay, once again, find that dynamic reach downward. And when you begin inhaling, soften your knees, run your hands down your legs, the felt sense, into a forward fold. Go to your comfortable forward fold. And then when you're ready, lift halfway up, feel your spine extending. Feel the strength of your legs holding you. And then once again, relax into the fold. Maybe lengthen out the hamstrings a little bit. Nice and easy. Let's move slowly. Ground down, so bend in, dip your tailbone towards the earth. Circle sweep the arms up and around. And then step together as you exhale in that Samahistihi. And when you're ready, step to the right. Ground it down. Inhale, bend into your knees. Fold. Exhale, pause there. Moving slowly, halfway up. All right, feel the strength of the legs holding you. And then relax into the fold here. Soften the tension at the face. Maybe allow your hands to touch the earth. So let it be a relaxed fold. Not trying to push, maybe keep your knees bent like I have them. Not trying to overdo. Okay, so here we go. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold it. Inhale, bend knees, dip hips, circle sweep your arms all the way up and around. And then step the legs together, Samahistihi active. Feel all that dynamic tension in the legs. And then let's add on. When you're ready, bend knees, dip hips, send your arms behind you in that Utkatasana. Inhale there. Exhale, step that right leg back into a warrior one leg. And then when you're ready to inhale, sweep your left arm forward, down, and up. Okay, keep lifting up, maybe a little bit of a back bend here. And have the sense that you're reaching out from your pelvis. Breathe. Right? Sometimes I call this reverse warrior. Release that top arm down. Place both hands together at the heart. Lean forward. Okay, so let the energy go downward. Lean forward, come up on the toe in the back. Keeping that standing leg bent, shift the weight and lift the toe maybe an inch. Okay, allow the posture to arise out of your strength. So maybe the heel comes up. Just notice the downward energy of the standing leg. Breathe. Let go of the posture, just let it come out. Stand tall dynamically. Okay, arrive here in this moment. Other side. Bend in, reach your arms behind you. Step that left leg back into that warrior one leg. Right arm reaches down and forward. Scoop it up and reach it up. And find your comfortable reversed posture. You can offer yourself a little bit of neck support by letting your head rest in your hand. Just allow yourself to continue to nurture yourself. Okay, slowly release that top arm down, thumbs together at your heart, lean your weight forward and down. Keep grounding through the standing leg as you shift the weight to the ball of the foot or the toe in the back and explore the balance. And release out of the posture. Step forward. And then pause here in this active mountain. Turn your attention inward. Notice what it's like to stand tall and breathe. Okay, friends, slowly make your way directly down onto the mat. If you have a strap handy, you can use that. It's not really necessary, but if you'd like one, you can do that. Make your way close to the earth. Offer yourself a little support for your back. And now let's drop our attention into stretching out the hamstrings on the right. So pull the right knee in towards your chest. Okay, slide the hands behind the knee, or if you have a strap, you can directly put the strap on the bottom of the foot. Okay, so as the knee is pulled into the chest, the hamstrings are stretched here. Now begin sending the heel towards the ceiling. It's okay if the leg doesn't straighten all the way out. Allow your shoulders to settle and breathe. Okay, allow that foot to settle back to the earth. So let the foot find the floor. Using your palms on the earth, press into the earth to retract your shoulders down, and then lift your pelvis up maybe an inch or two. It's not very high. Feel that light engagement of your leg muscles. So right now what we're doing is we're contracting the quadriceps to help us with the hamstring opening on the other side. Okay, when you're ready, let the pelvis come down. Draw the left knee in towards your body. Okay, if you're using a strap on the bottom of the foot. And now begin exploring heel towards the ceiling, right? And just notice what's available here. Shoulders relaxed towards the earth. Breathe. Keep encouraging yourself to relax. Slow down. And then let that lever return back down. Press your palms into the earth. Peel your tailbone up off of the mat, so tip it up towards the ceiling a little bit this time, and start to feel those deep muscles, those abdominal muscles, the transverse abdominis, deep down, that helps support our bodies, our spine. Okay, let's let this posture go. Pull both knees into your chest. Maybe give a little bit of back massage. And to start to balance that downward energy of Apana, let's take both toes towards the ceiling. So it's an inversion. Just allowing that energy that gets pulled in the feet to return back to the heart. If you have the strap, you can use the strap on both toes. Maybe just simply hold behind the knees. And balancing that downward energy by reversing the blood flow. Notice all the sensation in the legs. Then slowly lower your toes to the floor. And if you need a little bit of movement, maybe windshield wiper, or maybe just simply let your knees drop over to a side and rest. Right, so you decide what you need here. Right, maybe find the other side in the twist if that's you. Now let's draw the knees up to center. Find constructive rest here. Just feel your bones starting to settle. So maybe you want to continue relaxing, maybe with the knees tenting towards each other, or the heels out in a more traditional Shavasana. Again, softening the eyes. Letting the bones of the body settle. Give your brain permission to release that thinking mind. Just simply allow whatever comes to dissolve. Invite the breath to quiet and soften. Let the head grow heavy. Let the arms grow heavy. Let the legs grow heavy. Give yourself time here to let the mud settle. Have patience until the water clears. Turn your attention to noticing that peaceful place within. Stillness. So maybe you continue resting here, or if you're ready to close class, come to a tall seat. Right, allowing that quiet space to arise from deep down, being able to touch that wholeness within. That's one of the beautiful benefits of yoga. Okay, cultivate your intention to take with you. Prepare. Oh. 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 The light energy in me sees the light energy in you. Namaste.